Hello everybody, my name is Alexis. Today we'll be talking about the Apley back scratch test for rotator cuff range of motion assessment. The purpose of the Apley back scratch test is to assess range of motion and flexibility of the rotator cuff, shoulder capsule, deltoids, latissimus dorsi, and triceps. Here we have an example of the test. Picture A is a good result with both fingertips touching each other, and B is a bad example when both hands cannot touch each other. Here's a testing sheet for Apley back scratch test for those that want to complete the exam. It shows the measurements as well as the protocol to perform the exam. Here's a demonstration of the Apley scratch test. To begin, we're going to want the participant to be in an anatomical position as seen here. We're going to want them to abduct their shoulder as for the bicep to touch the head, and then flex the bicep. Then we're going to go with the other shoulder, extending it as much as you can, and internally rotating it to touch the other hand. That was an assessment of the right shoulder, which he passed. Here's an assessment of the left. It is always good to get two views, one from the side and one from the back. In the first video there was both, in this one there's only that. We can see that here
Let's go for the
the
other arm now.
participant also passed the exam with a
Okay.
good result. Here we have the assessment and analysis of the video we just saw. The participant in the video received a good test result from the Apley's back scratch test on both left and right shoulders. He did not compensate in any way and reached both of his hands easily. Compensations to look out for include the ribs flaring out, overarching of the lower back, elbow of the top shoulder coming out to compensate for tight external rotators. What I mean by elbows of the top coming out is the shoulder performing shoulder horizontal adduction. Now an evaluation of test results. As I said, the participant passed the test with a good result. So we can see that he received good on both shoulders and no compensations were noted. For those who do compensate in the movement, we do have corrective exercises for tight latissimus dorsi using a cross bench pullover, tight external rotators with wall slides, tight internal rotators using the prone lift offs with hands held behind the back, overarching of the lower back, the forward lunge with overhead reach, and flaring of the ribs, dead bugs to strengthen core. Here's the cross bench pullover to target tight latissimus dorsi. In the movement, we want to focus on flexing the shoulder as much as we can, as seen right here. These are wall slides to target tight external rotators. We're first going to start with the hands both overhead and then slowly keeping them to the wall, sliding down until you get to an external rotation, seen here. Here we have prone lift-offs with hands held behind the back to target tight internal rotators. What we really want to focus is the hand coming off of the back and holding as much as we can and slowly progressing from there. Here we have a forward lunge with overhead reach, targeting overarching of the lower back. What we really want to focus is extending the leg on behind to really give a stretch to the hip flexors in order to fix the overarching of the lower back. Lastly, we have dead bugs to strengthen the core in order to correct the flaring of the ribs. What we really want to focus on here is keeping the core engaged to really strengthen it in order to keep the chest down, making the ribs not flare out as much.